Alright, guys. I would like to add my little 2 cents br and briefly evaluate about the game against the Portland Trailblazers two days ago. LeBron James had 31 points, Dwayne Wade with 38. But now pay attention. LeBron James played 45 minutes and Dwayne Wade 42. What a workman. I mean, are you kidding me? The supporting cast was a joke, as usual, and the result was a well-earned defeat. And while I was watching Mr. Bruce Blitz's latest breakdown about the Portland game, I mean, in which he did a great job in being very precise about it. Let me tell you that I could not believe my eyes what I just saw. And I say again, I could not believe my eyes. I mean, where the hell is the low post game? And I mean, what is everybody who's moving without the ball? And without any exception, what are these people doing so far away from the basket? I mean, you can take it like, are they on a rebounding strike or what? And as I've briefly mentioned before in my latest video, but which was evaluated more precisely and excellent by my buddy Bruce Blitz, every Miami Heat play starts away from the basket. The players are away from the basket, and that leads to more unnecessary long-range jumpers. There's nobody going for any rebounding, and the opposition, as a result, has the time to adjust their man-to-man defense. And now listen to me. I mean, they have time to adjust their man-to-man defense, and especially they have it easier to box out the Heat players out of the rebounding area because they are already too far away from the basket, setting up for long-range jumpers, and of which the probability that they go in is very low. As simple as that. If we go back to the LeBron James and Dwayne Wade comparison to Jordan and Pippen, and also referring back to the next Jordan video that I have posted a while ago, let's talk about the ability of the defense. From an ability standpoint, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are, well, okay, they're okay defenders. LeBron is a little bit better. They are okay defenders, but they are not great defenders. But Jordan and Pippen, they were great defenders. And you know, there's a difference between good and great. You cannot compare them to Jordan and Pippen because obviously they have been multiple all-defensive teams. I mean, a primetime Michael Scotty duo would smoke away LeBron James and Dwayne Wade to dust, period. But more importantly, let me just re-emphasize on the leadership attitudes. Jordan was very strict, and he really grabbed the Bulls by the horns, as I've mentioned it so many times before. He grabbed the Bulls by the horns to bring the best out of them and make them believe in themselves. And I just don't see this type of ferocity in LeBron James and Dwayne Wade to drive their supporting cast with such an enthusiasm as Jordan did with the 90s Bulls in their and with two different teams back then. Let me just refer back to the past. to one of the past statements of Miami's Big Three. I mean, they said something like, we cannot match Boston now because we just play a few games together. Well, at first thought, you might say that is a really modest statement, but wait a minute. If you think about it again at second thought, one might think again. Actually, they're invertly accepting their foolishness of their parade stuff and look for a way to save their own face. I mean, their modesty that they leave with their comment, it just overshadows. It overshadows their most inner fears, and that is to losing their face and putting their reputation that they have put onto a show with this Miami Heat parade into jeopardy. I mean, if Jordan ever hurt his teammates with such a weak statement, oh man, he would have spanked and crippled them in training like beaten dogs. I mean, and that's what I mean with ferocious intensity as a team leader. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are not even close to that mentality. And that was a trademark of Michael Jordan. Well, that's all I gotta say. I'm on the fly. I'm out.